Well, greetings to all of you. There's a program called Amazon Smile, and Amazon has this program where you can choose a charity, and a portion of your order that you order through Amazon, or specifically Amazon Smile, will then be given to the charity. And a number of our members and others have signed up for this program. We receive quarterly reports, and we have our last quarterly report showing that $1,384 have been contributed to Living Church of God as a result. And overall, the time that we've been on it, we've had over $15,000 that have been contributed to the church. Now, this is not something that you add anything to. It just comes out of your order. You don't even notice it, you don't see it, but a certain portion of that does come out. So we're very thankful. Thank you to all of you who have contributed in that way. Small amounts add up, and we're very thankful for them. I want to remind you of the stations we're going on this weekend and the following weekend specifically. Fargo, North Dakota on March the 14th, that's this Sunday, is going on WDAY, TV6 and TV 6.3, and that will be at 7 and 7:30 respectively. So we're very thankful to be on that new station. Also Columbus, Georgia, we're going to be on TV 38 and TV 54. That'll be 7:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. respectively, and that will be on March the 21st, so that'll be a week later. Also on March the 21st, we're going on Birmingham, Alabama on WABM TV 68, and that will be at 10 a.m. And then another one that's a little further out, this will be May the 2nd, an area that's near and dear to my heart, where my wife and I spent a year there, in West Monroe, Louisiana, KMCT TV 68. That'll be at 6 a.m., a little bit earlier in the morning, but very thankful to go on that and have some very good friends back there and a lot of fond memories. So hopefully we'll be able to reach more people there. We have a very small congregation in West Monroe, and we'd like to see that grow. Another piece of really good news this week is the viewpoint on Do Schools Discriminate Against Boys? These are shorts produced by the Work in Canada. Mr. Jonathan Riley came up with them, and a number of different men contribute to them in both English and also in French. At this time, the one that's been most successful has been Do Schools Discriminate Against Boys? And we're happy to announce that we have now received 1 million plus views on that short 5-minute program. It's reaching a very different audience, a young audience, mostly male, and it's pretty widespread. Apparently, the program was advertised in some way. If you go to a YouTube channel and they think you might be interested, then it comes up and advertises it. Because in the last 28 days, last month, we have received over 311,000 views. We were already over 600,000, but this really kicked it up there. Now, if you go to the YouTube channel, it might show a little bit less than the million, but we know there are different ways that they figure, and sometimes they're slow in putting the latest up, but we do know now that it has passed the million mark. So we're very, very thankful for that. Very exciting news. These shorts add more people to our YouTube channels, and as a result of that, or sites, whatever we call them, we add people to them, and then they find other content on those sites, and some of that content, of course, leads them to the truth. Now, Do Schools Discriminate Against Boys is not exactly the preaching of the gospel, but it is in another way, because remember that Isaiah says that women will rule over you and children will be your oppressors. And we definitely see that as more and more our countries are being run by women. Now, that's not to put down women. I'm married to one, but that's the Word of God. And if you don't like it, I guess I can just say get over it. God intended for men to be the head of their home. The way that schools are dealing with boys is promoting girls all the time in everything, and boys are being put down, and we have a very angry world of boys because they see it and they recognize it, and some of us just whining, and I realize that that's a problem, but nevertheless, they see it in real time. And so that program has picked up over 311,000 in the last 28 days, but also 3,500 subscribers, people who say, hey, I want to see more of these programs. I want to know more about tomorrow's world. And so that's been very good, and we're very thankful for that. That's 3,500 subscribers in the last 10 days. Now, the U.S. accounts for 34% of those views of that program. But India, 8%, the United Kingdom, 6%, Canada, 4%, and Germany, 3%. And then the remainder come from over 100 countries in the world. So that is reaching a lot of people in a lot of different places in the world. So congratulations to Mr. Wahovich, to Mr. Riley for designing that program, and to all who are involved there in the work of God in Canada. So this is Gerald Weston for Living Church of God, the week ending March the 13th, 2021. I hope you have a wonderful Sabbath.